welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangi, and if you are new to our channel, I want to invite you to hit the subscribe button. Here at Freedom Homestead, we are about life, preserving liberty, and our pursuit of preparedness. Today's video is part of a 12-day collaboration called 12 Days of Dehydrating, and each day, one of 4 channels will be bringing you a different dehydrating project that you can try in your own home. Not totally centered around a Christmas theme, so you can do this any time of year. We have Darcy from the Purposeful Pantry, Lisa from Sutton's Days, Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and of course, Freedom Homestead. So today, the project I'm gonna share with you is Spekulaas Apple Cinnamon Ornaments. Spekulaas is a spice blend derived from the Netherlands and other different parts of Europe. And a few years ago, when the channel was still called The Caver's Wife, we had a friend send us a package from the Netherlands, and in that package was a bottle of Spekulaas spice. Here, take a look. Kovic and Spekulaas spice, which is this right here. Okay. Means cookie, so cookie spice. This is this Spekulaas flavor and has things in it like cinnamon, coriander, nutmeg, ginger, cardamom, cloves, and orange zest. It's a bit spicier than say something like pumpkin pie spice, but I will use this in place of that flavor for something different. You can make Spekulaas cookies using this, and if you ever want to make a recipe, let me know and I can translate a good one for you. Okay, cool. I want to smell this.
Bacon.
Ooh, that smells really good. Okay, so that was a little bit of a blast from the past, back when my hair was long and dark. But anyway, that was a lot of fun, and Sonia, thank you so much. That is the gift that keeps on giving, for sure. Okay, so let's go into the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you how we're going to make these ornaments and how we are going to put them in the dehydrator. And I'm also going to throw in some apple slices. We're gonna dehydrate some apple slices. And if you hang on with me a little bit longer toward the end, I'm gonna show you how I'm going to use these adorable ornaments that we're gonna make. Okay, so let's head into the kitchen. For this recipe, you will need applesauce, you will need ground cinnamon, you will need Spekulaas spice, or I will have a recipe in the description box below telling you how to make it. You will need white glue. And last but not least, you will need some white flour. For your convenience, I have the recipe to this dough in the description box below with all of the measurements. In a mixing bowl, you're going to put in all of your ingredients: the flour, your spices, the applesauce, the glue, and then you're going to mix it all together. Now, I found that this was a very wet dough, and so I had to add more flour, which you're going to see here in a moment. But what you're looking for is a dough texture, one that you can cut out with cookie cutters. So just keep working with it. It may depend on where you are and the humidity as to how much flour you end up having to add. But once you get to a workable dough, you want to flour your surface, dump out your dough, and then you're going to knead it. And as you will see, I keep adding flour until I get the texture that I'm looking for. That is not to eat. It's got glue in it.
Glue? What are you making?
I told you I'm making ornaments. I wasn't kidding.
I was about to eat it.
No. Once you get to the pliability that you're looking for, you're going to go ahead and roll out your dough into a 1/8 inch thickness. Here you see I'm taking a silicone pastry brush, and I'm just trying to brush off as much of the excess flour as I can. Then I take out my favorite shapes of cookie cutter and I start pressing it into the dough to make my ornaments. To make the holes for putting in the strings, I am just using a stainless steel straw and punching holes at the tops of the ornaments. Now it's time to dehydrate. My dehydrator is the Snackmaster Junior Dehydrator from American Harvest. My parents got me this dehydrator when I was 17 for Christmas, and it's 22 years old and it still works great. So I'm just laying my ornaments out, and I'm trying to make sure that I leave plenty of space for the air to circulate around them so they get evenly dried out during the dehydration process. While I was running the dehydrator, I wanted to go ahead and dry out some apples to add to my holiday decor. So in a bowl, I have a cup of water and I added about a half a cup of lemon juice. You can use lemon juice, you can use white distilled vinegar, you can use apple cider vinegar. You just want to add apples to acidulated water to prevent browning. I'm using my mandarin to slice my apples really thin. And once I've done that, I put it down in the water and then we're gonna let those hang out for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you want to take out your apple rings and you want to pat them dry before putting them on the dehydrator racks. So I'm just taking the apple slices individually and laying them out onto a clean flour sack tea towel. It is clean, I promise, it's just stained. And then on top of that, I'm putting another stained but clean flour tea towel and I'm just patting them dry. Once I've done that, they go onto the racks. Now I'm only going to be decorating with the apple slices that remained intact during the slicing process. With those, I am sprinkling them with the Spekulaas spice just to add more scent and a more rustic look to the decoration. The rest of them are going to get snacked on. After I sprinkle the ones that I want with the spice, I put them on the rack. All right, friends, we are coming up on 4.5 hours and I believe we're done. Apples went in about 30 minutes after I started the ornaments. As you can see, they look really, really nice. They didn't brown except for the spice that I put on them. I'm gonna let these hang out and cool right here on the rack. Then down here, if you notice, there's a lot of apple pieces missing. That is because I snacked on them. But here are the ornaments. Aren't they cute? So we're just gonna let these hang out on the rack and cool. And when we come back, we're gonna get these dressed up. These turned out very, very adorable. Here are the apple slices and my little ornaments. I went ahead and strung one, but you can absolutely paint these if you want to. I personally love the natural look of them. But yeah, you can paint them, you can put glitter on them, do whatever you want. And these would make really cute gift tags and they smell like Christmas. I'm very excited about how these turned out. I do have a few cinnamon sticks that I am going to try to work into my decoration, but I thought I would bring you along and show you how I'm going to use these adorable ornaments that I made. So here are some of the things that I'm going to attempt to decorate the tree with. I took the ornaments and I put them on some butcher's twine. I have the apples and cinnamon sticks also tied up here. And then I'm going to show you what I do with these, the ribbon and the burlap and the garland. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the burlap and the ribbon and I'm going to shove them down into some of these crevices and I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Okay, so first let me show you how I make the ribbon loops. This is probably, I would say, probably about 10 inches long. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to loop it like this. And then I'm going to pinch it together at the bottom and twist it. Okay. So now you should have like a little nub right here. And then you have a pretty loop here. And then all I do is I just kind of start, I don't know, anywhere where I think needs some color and ribbon. And you can kind of play with your loop. Either you can floof it out where it's all nice and full. You can kind of bunch it up where it's not so full. But anyway, and then just kind of stick it somewhere in your tree. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until I kind of make a way around. That sounded very vague, I know. Okay, so now that I have that in there, and you can always go, as we continue to decorate, we'll just kind of keep fluffing it up. So now I have this red burlap, and so I'm going to use it and kind of go in the same pattern, but just in different places. And probably for some interest, I'm going to alternate between the red and the natural. So same thing, loop it, bunch it, and then just stick it. Okay, so now that I've got all of my ribbon on there, now I'm going to add the ornaments. All right, guys, I'm definitely not a professional decorator, but you know, it looks kind of cute. But anyway, I hope you guys give these ornaments a try. They're a lot of fun, very simple, and extremely versatile. You can switch these up and create any kind of ornaments or tags or decorations for your home year-round using these recipes, and you can switch up the spices, make it a little bit more festive and seasonal. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box below. I have not only the playlist, but all the links to the channels that are participating in this collaboration, which is Darcy from the Purposeful Pantry, Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and Lisa from Sutton's Days. So we are doing this for 12 days. Each day there will be a new video added to the playlist, so keep checking back for that. Tomorrow's awesome project is going to be brought to you from Darcy at Purposeful Pantry. Don't forget to head on over there and make sure you're subscribed to her channel so you don't miss it. I hope you guys are getting great inspiration and ideas to dehydrate in your own home, and until next time.